Folks, welcome back. Newsmax is premiering a new documentary this weekend. It's called Shame of a Nation. It will accurately and fairly detail not only the tragic events of January 6th, 2021, but the serious civil rights violations that occurred against many of the protesters and rioters.
The civil and human rights of the January 6 protesters being violated.
The Democrats want to destroy President Trump, and those January 6 defendants, they're a pawn in their political game.
This is the biggest crackdown on freedom of speech in the history of our constitutional republic.
All right, folks, joining me now is award-winning filmmaker Jack Thomas Smith, who directed and co-produced this film. Welcome to you, sir. You know, after we saw BLM and Antifa rioters, get charges dropped on them, published reports show that those who were charged with far lesser crimes from January 6th have had their due process rights denied and have been unconstitutionally saddled with indefinite detention. Do you cover aspects of this in the documentary?
Yeah, we do, Chris, and thanks for having me on. I'm glad that you brought that up about the George Floyd rioters, because actually on a Sunday at 4 o'clock on Newsmax is our other documentary, America Burning, which deals with the George Floyd riots. And we certainly didn't see the FBI kicking down their doors and arresting them for causing billions of dollars of damage across the country, and the cost of human life in the dozens. In Shame of a Nation, we do deal with the civil rights violations, and these people, a lot of these people were just walked into the Capitol. They were waved in by police officers, parading. And the thing is, Chris, a lot of these people are staring down at 20 years in jail now. Obstructing an official proceeding. I mean, that's, what their tactic is their due process is being violated. They're trying to hold these guys in there. They keep postponing their hearings, one after another. And we all know what this is about. Get them to plead guilty. And then, there's another one. There's another Trump supporter who pled guilty to try overthrowing our government. And the whole end result, and we hit this, they don't want Trump in the White House in 2024.
That's the objective. And Jack, I've only got about a minute and a half left, but the January 6th committee, the DOJ, the FBI, tell us what the documentary shows and reveals about how they have conducted themselves in those organizations.
Yeah, exactly. And we hit that also. We talk about the January 6th committee, that it's a show trial. I mean, that's all it is. They just parade their witnesses through. It's a one-sided narrative. It's all about, again, it's all about keeping Trump out of the White House in 2024. And what they're doing is they're completely poisoning any type of fair trials that a lot of the January 6th defendants are going to get. And again, it comes back to what I said. It's, this one pled guilty. Yep, there's another one. There's another one that pled guilty to the insurrection. And Chris, it's just having such a horrible financial and mental toll on so many of these defendants, to a point where a number of them have committed suicide.
Literally destroying people's lives for politics' sake. Jack Thomas Smith, thank you very much for this. It's going to be a great watch. Folks, remember, you can see Shame of a Nation this Sunday, 9 p.m. Eastern, right here on Newsmax. Thanks again, Jack. Appreciate it. After the break, folks, we wrap up this week with our Friday traditions. First, the male perspective.